Philadelphia uplink successful. Welcome back, Commander. Today's threat level is low. The state of the planet is deteriorating. Tiberium infestation has reached critical levels. Red zones have suffered the worst contamination and cannot support human life. Yellow zones are dangerously contaminated, but contain most of the world's population. Decades of war and civil unrest have left these regions in a state of social collapse. The Brotherhood of Nod operates virtually unchallenged in these zones. They take advantage of the chaos to recruit members and disguise their military infrastructure. Nod's leader is a charismatic figure we know only as Kane. Kane is determined to accelerate the spread of Tiberium, believing it is the catalyst for the next stage of human evolution. However, in recent years, the Brotherhood has been suspiciously quiet, with little terrorist activity. The remainder of the Earth's surface is unscarred by Tiberium outbreak. These blue zones are considered the last refuge and hope of the civilized world, and are under the protection of the Global Defense Initiative. You have been assigned command of the GDI forces stationed on the eastern seaboard of the United States. Good luck, Commander.
Prologue.
Commander, General Jack Granger, good to have you on board. These are interesting times. I don't know if you know it, but INOPS has downgraded Nod's threat level to low. With Kane apparently dead, Nod's been fractured by internal power struggles. Recruitment's down 25%, and they've abandoned 4 bases in the last year. The prediction is another decade of peace. I say it's the calm before the storm. 28 years of fighting out, there's one thing I can say with absolute certainty. As long as there's Tiberium on Earth, Nod is a serious threat. If our intel says otherwise, it's because Nod wants us to take them off our radar. That's why I want you to go to North Carolina. Zone security stop what looked like a produce delivery truck yesterday, but it turned out to be a Nod vehicle. Before it could be searched, the driver blew it up, himself along with it. I want you to take some troops down there, see what you can turn up. Hopefully I'm wrong and this is just a false alarm. But if I'm right, be prepared for the worst. This is Lieutenant Sandra Telfair. She's from INOPS. She'll give you all the details of the mission. Lieutenant?
Thank you. Good afternoon, Commander. Glad to be of service. Here's what we know so far. After the delivery truck incident, we turned Sky Sentry onto the area. And bingo, we located a high-output sub-Terra energy grid in the middle of nowhere. Obviously, Nod's up to no good. Your ace in the hole is an old base we have there. Bring it back online and you can recon the entire area. My advice is to engage the enemy only if necessary. No telling what those maniacs are hiding down there. Good luck, Commander. I'm here if you need me.
Hello everyone, welcome to Command & Conquer Part 1, GDI Campaign, Part 1. So, Prologue, the Badlands. Basically, Kane, most of the major players, and now we have the location here.
Greetings, Commander. This is GDI Battle Command. Here to get you up to speed on some of the ground operations for this mission.
Well, this mission to get you used to the actual controls here and play this on the Xbox 360 here.
The old GDI outpost and investigate rumors of a Nod presence in the area.
Yeah, wait, there's the base. Now, press the trick. Controls are pretty...
This outpost was abandoned many years ago after its strategic value waned. Once you arrive at the outpost, it can be reactivated remotely.
Those watch towers here looks absolutely similar here. Anyway, press the control. If you don't tap A on the button here, you basically tell them to attack order here in that location. Any enemies nearby, they will start firing on sight.
Here after all. Eradicate the Nod forces occupying our outpost. Once those forces are evicted, we'll restore the outpost remotely, granting you access.
Anyway, first thing we have right now is Rifleman Squad here. And there are a few upgrades you can have Riflemen here. You can call for a transport, or you can have them dig to dig in here. Basically make a constructible sandbag or a pillbox here. That basically, anyway. And I forgot there's one last enemy left.
Yes, sir, we'll hold the line.
Unit under attack. Objective complete.
Well, that's the base is now clear. And it is to the harvester here. You understand, Command Conquer 1. It's job for wanting to harvest Tiberium.
Once you've built a refinery, your harvester will automatically seek it out.
Okay.
Once the harvester is full, or the field is depleted, the harvester will return and begin refining the Tiberium.
There's two types of Tiberium crystals, green and blue. Blue are more, they give you more money here. And there's other ways to, also earn money here.
This is your mobile construction vehicle. Once it is unpacked, it'll allow you to construct various structures.
And of course, MCV here, the mobile construction vehicle. First introduced in the very first Command and Conquer, and after that, and of course, once you deploy it here, you can now construct additional structures, power plants, barracks, war factories.
Commander, you will need a bigger force to stop Nod. Select your construction yard or the structure tab on the command bar, then click the barracks icon.
Hey, wait, there's the barracks here.
Incoming transmission. Before engaging more Nod forces, bolster your own army with infantry. From your construction yard, build a barracks. Then from your barracks, train 3 rifleman squads.
Now you may be wondering about the stars on top of the rifleman squad. That's veterancy.
Complete.
Now, if your units survive combat here, they get veterancy here, allowing you to basically hit hard and survive the longest here.
From a barracks or other production structure, you can queue up multiple units. Multiple structures of the same type allow for additional build queues.
Anyway, dig in here, costs about 300 credits here.
Reporting in. Rifle squad.
Objective complete.
Anyway, but we're not quite done here. This is also the prologue, and it's just on the wheel. So, we're about to be attacked by Nod. Vigorous. Nod frags here. Basically suicide bomber, and there goes the power plant. So, low power, we need to construct another power plant.
Build a power plant from your production tab.
Building.
Alright.
Incoming transmission.
At the same time,
To restore your base to full power, build a power plant. Remember, when your base is low on power, units and structures build much slower.
this is also a bad time if you're on a bus, or you need to channel some very fast units here.
Buildings from the power grid to free up more power. This will allow the rest of your base to continue functioning. To do this, select a structure and then open the interface. Find the power icon and press A to power down the structure. Only structures that require power can be turned off.
Like I just did right now.
One structure in order to meet your power requirements.
Yeah, well, the blue bar you see here to the left here of the mini-map, that's your power bit. The green bar, once it's green, you're good here.
The green power bar located on the left side of the mini-map indicates that your base now has enough power.
Incoming transmission. Repair the command post to help restore this GDI base to full operational capacity.
And that's the command post.
Repairing. Objective complete. Battlefield expanded.
And it goes bigger in there. These small
Commander,
outposts.
It seems Nod has noticed us. They're sending a force to destroy our base. Quickly
Now if we do
build
attack
and
him.
deploy a watchtower base defense from the support structure tab.
Building. New building suggested.
Keep your eyes open!
Watchtowers are anti-infantry. They also can spawn self-units here. Very useful.
Uplink.
All right, Commander. You need to push forward and destroy the Nod outpost guarding that bridge. I'm sending reinforcements now.
Missile units. And we got new units here.
Incoming
Missile units.
transmission. Nod presence appears to be minor. Eliminate these dangerous Nod structures.
If you wonder what that other structure close to the
Missile
hand,
squad reinforcements have
the hand
arrived.
of Nod
New
here.
Unit types available for training at the
Anyway, we
barracks.
can build new units here. The missile troopers, great for anti-vehicle woes, anti-aircraft here.
Under attack.
Bad versus infantry.
Additional squads of missile soldiers have been requisitioned. Missiles are much more effective against structures than standard GDI rifles.
Now, if you wonder what that little bit, now that structure close to the hand of Nod here, that's a base expansion here. Basically, now you notice when you build a unit structure, there's a big circle here. That's the limit of your base. That you can also build anywhere. If you have a surveyor, you can build anywhere. Though you have to first deploy it here. Anyway,
Bonus objective complete.
Alright, basically main objectives are, of course, main objectives are yellow, bonus objectives are green here. So basically if you have a bonus objective here,
Incoming
then you can get a
transmission.
higher
Further
reward.
investigation of the area is needed. Repair the bridge so that our troops can cross the river.
And we introduced a new unit type here, the engineer unit here. And of course,
Engineers
you need
have
to
two
have
important
forces.
functions. First, they can repair structures and bridges. Second, they can capture enemy structures and tech buildings, allowing you full control of these structures. To do this, select your engineer and then press A on the structure you wish to repair or capture.
Missile squad ready for
combat.
Engineers are not combat units and cannot protect themselves. Additional engineers can be trained at the barracks.
New unit types available for training at the barracks.
Squad ready.
Allow us to build engineering units. They can basically capture enemy units, also repair bridges and repair buildings here. They can also capture walkers, though that won't happen for a little while longer. Anyway, another way to earn money is to capture those buildings. That's a Tiberian spike unit here.
Objective.
Capturing that provides us with additional credit, about 15 credits per second here.
Securing area.
And that's the Nod base, and those are Scorpion tanks.
Those Nod vehicles present a problem, Commander. Build an airfield and then some Orcas. They are great against ground vehicles and good against structures. However, Orcas have limited ammunition and will return to their airfields when they run out.
Building captured.
Alright, well, now let's build ourselves an airfield.
Transmission. Orca reinforcements are set to arrive soon. You will need to build an airfield in order to maintain any aircraft.
And we introduced a new structure in the airfield, so we can build two type of units: the Orca fighter, the Orca, and an Orca fighter. But we won't be seeing that too much later. The Orca itself also have limited ammo. First introduced back in the very first Command & Conquer back in '95. Command & Conquer 3 came back in 2007 here for both the PC and consoles. Anyway, that's the circle about. And time to build construct our power plant here. And here are the Orcas.
Building offline.
Some units are perfect. Some units are very effective against certain structures, like vehicles are.
Incoming transmission.
Some vehicles.
Commander, it is imperative that you destroy the Nod base. Eliminate these key Nod structures to rid this area of Nod presence.
Nod ore factory, so they can train out vehicles. Anyway, vehicles
Each
also
landing
very.
pad can only sustain one air unit. Each airfield has 4 landing pads. Once an air unit has expended its ammo supply, it must return to its landing pad. Otherwise, it will crash.
Building online.
And of course, when the Orca goes back to the airfield, it can basically it can also repair and rearm. Anyway, mission units allowing you to basically take out enemy vehicles. Now,
Building.
and of course, another structure you can build here is,
Under attack.
let's see,
Unit lost.
Tiberian silos. They can expand your economy to store more money here. Anyway, let's go take out some buildings.
Bonus objective complete.
Enemy engaged.
I think the only bonus objective I didn't get here is capture an odd structure and sell it here.
Unit promoted.
If you capture an odd building, you can also build your units. So let's say I capture a Nod vehicle plant, I can construct their tanks, their aircraft, and their infantry.
Go, boys, move out.
Orca ready, sir.
Unit under attack.
On our way. Approaching target.
Anyway, some units are effective against aircraft, others have a very bad weaknesses against aircraft. So the trick is when you make playing this game or RTS game is to combine your forces here, make sure of anti-infantry, anti-vehicles, anti-aircraft if possible. Though, but this is a prologue, so we don't have submarine infantry here, and we also have Orcas.
Systems on.
Anyway,
Unit under attack.
Engage.
let's go target this one last structure one last time.
Roger that, sir. Run away.
Unit lost.
And of course, if you're wondering, folks, yes, vehicles can run over infantry here.
Unit promoted.
Rifle squad.
Command. Nice and easy. Moving in on the target.
Alright, well, let's go target the enemy war factory here.
Unit under attack.
Uh-oh, enemy base defensive. SAM sites.
This
Yeah, those are, if you wonder, those are not SAM sites here.
That
They're
Nod
base
is
defense
quite
structure.
large, Commander. I'm granting you access to the ion cannon controls. Use the ion cannon to eliminate the base.
Ooh. And we have one of GDI's super weapons here. Now, you wonder that little structure close to our base here?
Ion cannon control node active. Ion cannon controls online.
That little structure there? That's the ion cannon here.
Eastern seaboard. Fire when ready. Repairing. Destroy the Nod base quickly.
Anyway,
before it
that's
can
the
cause
power
more
node.
trouble.
Flip button. Anyway, 6 little beams turn in a circle and fire in a hole. Bye bye, Nod. If you wondered if this whole scene is actually scripted, if you aim somewhere, I heard this whole scene is scripted. Anyway, if you want to destroy a base, use the ion cannon.
Commander.
But of course, when you build the ion cannon, it goes down. You have a 7 minutes wait time before you can use the ion cannon. Anyway, that's the end of the prologue, and let's watch the cutscene. GDI Signal Command B2 Blue Zone.
Commander, Nod's clearly planning something, and judging by the size of that force you exposed, it's a major offensive. Now, I've already called for an emergency D9 briefing, but the timing couldn't be worse. All the directors are up in the Philadelphia at that damn energy summit, and
I'm
God
sorry
knows...
to interrupt, General. I've just been informed. There's been an attack on Goddard Space Center in Maryland.
Uh-oh.
We should be receiving visual data any second.
Good Lord. You realize what they've done? Nod's just taken out the entire northeastern ASAT defense system, all our anti-missile capability.
The Philadelphia.
Heaven help us.
So everyone, at the end of mission, you can list all the objectives you completed here. Bonus objective, I missed only 2. So yeah, that it. So yeah, folks, at the end of the part, see you guys in part 2 here, as we begin Act 1 of the game. Wait. Anyway, the end of the part, guys. See you guys in part 2. Bye.